You sing closer. There we go. 1, 2, 3, smile. Cheese. Yay, and we're live. Hey, handsome, how you doing today?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm feeling fantastic. I feel like I've already had a really long day because I've been up so long and I've done so many things. And there's so many things left to do. But the highlight of the middle of my week is to get to sit here and do this podcast with you. You feel the same way?
All right.
And you would like to apologize for?
Right.
I'm kidding. What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Wednesday, because the word wed is in Wednesday. We're a real life married couple. Our Wednesday marriage podcast. It's called The Marriage Go Round, hosted by Tanjareen and CT. Which one am I? All right. I can't wait to do this theme song. You guys, please promote this. Share it. Like it, subscribe it, leave a positive comment if you're watching on Facebook. Give it a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching this replay, type hashtag Team Replay, all one word, and let us know. And if you are watching it live, don't forget to come back when it's over and leave a comment under the video, because right now you're in the live chat on the side. We're going to do the theme song, but first let's get to some of these people who were in here before we got here. We've got Jordan Taylor, first one in again. He says, this is going to be a spectacular show. I'm excited. I love your enthusiasm, Jordan Taylor. Autumn Reed with some lyrics. Let's see if you know the song. Do you know it? November 1st, Mariah Carey is thawed. Slick Tafari is making his list of all the naughty aunties to get a Thanksgiving plate from. It's the start of cuffing season, and it's the 65th episode of Marriage Go Round. I don't know if that was for a theme, for a song, but I love that you did a nice little recap.
65 episodes.
Yes, this is episode number 65, baby.
Wow.
We are senior citizens in this podcast life. I know. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us.
Longest podcast I've ever done.
Give me a kiss. Longest podcast I've ever done as well. I can't believe it's been 65 episodes already. Let's go, Isaac says. Coach season is officially underway in Alabama. Let me tell you something, Jarrell Weeks TV and Autumn Reed. It's still 86 degrees where we are. I didn't even remember that it's supposed to be fall or almost winter for the rest of y'all. It is still hot. It's crazy. Callie doesn't know when to start being cold, but we're here. Let's go. Our favorite emojis, the blue heart for him, the crown for him, the tangerine heart, and the tangerine emoji for me. MGR. Elijah says, MGR, let's go. Okay, woo. Y'all looking good. Thank you, T. Bonner. The purple look amazing, Tangerine Thomas. Why she sound like a sister? The purple look amazing, Tangerine Thomas. Thank you, Ashley White. Appreciate you. Hi, Elijah. Did a render of Santa Claus coming in town. Oh, is that what it was? Mariah Carey's thought. Slick Tafari is making a list of all that. I can't do it. I don't know. Y'all got to come in on camera and do it for me because I blew that. Happy Halloween. Well, that was yesterday, but thank you. Let's get ready for that Dia de los Muertos, which is the way we represent our ancestors who have passed on. It's cold here. The boobies got to hibernate. Uh-oh. Let's see if she comes in without a brassiere. I don't know. Anyways, you guys, it's episode number 65 of the Marriage Go Round podcast. You want to say anything?
Thank you, Guy Trip, for the Cash App. I appreciate that.
Oh, snap. He did send me one, too. This is crazy. Guy Trip is the sponsor of Marriage Go Round.
One of the sponsors.
Thank you very much, Guy Trip, because I did get a notification when I was about to go live. And let me see. I believe it said Guillermo Trip. Yes. Thank you so much, Guillermo Trip, for sending a Cash App to both of us separately, and any donation helps. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, stars on Facebook, Super Chat on YouTube, whatever you do, you get kisses, Guy Trip. These kisses are just for you. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this tangerine and CT tree. What do you give people that give you something?
I said thank you. I literally started off.
Where's the hug? CT clap, CT hug, nothing?
I don't like when you try to force stuff. It has to come naturally.
This is your natural thing that you do.
Yeah, well, let me naturally do it.
All right, I'll wait.
No.
You depriving Guy Trip.
You're annoying me.
Oh my God, baby, I'm just doing what you always do. You always do that for your people. Oh, now you wanna click a comment and roll your eyes like women? All right, what you want to read? This one? Yo, what's up, Napalm? Absolutely was not doing a song today, but hey, if you want to put it in music, thank God, because I was like, man, this is the first time she stumped me with her lyrics. I'm glad it wasn't a song. Hey, Miss Coates, watching from the Netherlands. It is 1 a.m. where he is. Thank you so much for staying up for us. I'm just curious about the workout, Guy Trip said.
Which one?
Whatever's making you look like a superhero under your costumes.
Oh,
probably.
Well, I'll tell you something that I incorporated starting last week. I started incorporating decline push-ups. I guess it was more incline. Well, it was a mixture of incline and decline push-ups, and then other little calisthenics. And then I would go to the gym. And I don't know if you guys know this. Why would you know this? Nobody knows this. I'm going to talk about it. But all I really watch online are workout videos.
And dog videos.
Well, that's on like Instagram. But like on YouTube, I watch workout videos and find different techniques to attack the muscle groups that I work all the time, which are my biceps, my triceps, and each 3 arcs of my chest. So, yeah, a mixture of those.
Thank you for asking, God Trip. Oh, snap. We got Ashley White says, check your Cash App, Tanjareen and CT.
Oh.
So let me see here. Oh, Ashley White blessing us. It says for Team Reen, $10. We didn't even start the episode yet, and the donations are coming in. We appreciate you. My Cash App is on the screen. It's just hashtag Tanjareen. His is hashtag Team
Thank
CT
you, Ashley White. That was very kind of you.
She's so sweet. She's so sweet. These kisses are just for you, Ashley. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen and CT tree. You ready to do the theme song, baby? What up, Biggie?
Yes.
All right. CT got the guns out. T Bonner says.
T Bonner, what up, though?
Thank you for calling us your favorite couple. Biggie, CT looking like a Black Hulk. T Bonner says. Woo! Compliments are coming in. I've been bragging on them, y'all. I've been showing my friends this picture that we took on Halloween that you may have seen on his pages because I haven't posted mine yet. But I was like, I want to make sure y'all know he's not wearing a muscle suit. You know, some people put on a costume and it has the muscles already drawn in and then some puffy padding here. That's all my baby right there.
That was all me.
That's all.
Interestingly,
my baby right there.
I had hit chest the hardest that day that I put that costume on because I was like, this is going to be all me. And the next day, that Sunday, my arms and chest were done. Like I could not, I was like, today is a rest day. I could not go to the gym.
Did the advice for the upper curls work?
Remind me of what you said, because definitely whatever you said, I tried, but I can't remember specifically what you said. So write it down again and I will tell you if I've tried that and how it worked out for me.
Hi, Green Ranger. Welcome to the show. Morgan is watching all the way in France. CT killed it in that costume. She said it's also very late where she is. I don't know if it's 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.
What time is it over there in France?
What time is it where you are, baby Case? Leroy Strickland Jr.
Welcome back. Jr. Also goes to show Morgan. She's from New Jersey, so she has dual citizenship. That her accent comes. You develop an accent where you are. It's like my friend Jordan, who lives in Memphis, Tennessee. I think Nashville, one of those. But we're from Detroit. And I remember his first time visiting LA, we might have been like 25 or something. And he was talking, hey, what's going on there? Yeah. And I was like, where'd that voice come from?
That's an LA accent?
No, I said where he's staying in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
When he visited LA, when we were 25, I said, yes.
Keep going.
He visited here. Anyway, so he had this country accent, and Jordan's voice was always like, yeah, what's going on, everybody? So it was like for him to develop that deep country twang was crazy.
Thank you for that. I would also like
midnight and it's winter time.
Cash App support acknowledgement. Autumn Reed says.
Because she hit me with a crazy one after we were off air. I think it was last week. Oh,
well, then that's what she
said. No, this is today. Thank you so much, Autumn Reed, for I want air, side hugs, and thug tears.
See?
Oh, side hug for her is like that. Like you'd be like, hey.
And thug tears.
I can't just produce the tears.
All right, well, do better.
Thug tears is like this? Is that thug tears?
No, you didn't do anything with tears.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how thugs do it.
Got it. Yeah, that accent.
This might be our last one. Today, you are on something else.
Baby, I'm just really tired. Yeah, that accent thing apparently is a survival mechanism thing for our that our brain does.
That makes sense.
Well, thank you guys for the donations. It's time for us to do theme songs.
And thank you, Autumn Reed, for the Cash App last week, I believe. She got me COD, the new one coming out, Modern Warfare 3. And the campaign can start playing tomorrow. So I believe I will start streaming Friday, either tomorrow night or Friday.
So let me tell you, it's midnight. They're in winter time. Okay, so you're 1 hour before the Netherlands with Amos Coates. Thank you, Morgan. I just want to say thank you to getting him something for video games because I always know where my husband is. He's been playing Spider-Man since it came out a Thursday or two ago. Now he's going to be on CLD. He's in his man cave. I can find my man. So thank you very much. All right, let's go. Oh, Jeffrey Dad wants to know what's your gamer tag.
Nah, brother. You got to come into the Twitch.
Come into this Twitch.
Twitch is CT is dope. That'll be tomorrow or Friday. Just look at the schedule. You'll see when I post up.
All right, let's go. Let me just start by letting you know that this is a relationship podcast. Now we're just going to talk about relationships. So keep your questions, comments, and concerns, suggestions, and advice about relationships, and we will do the same. It's time for our theme song. And we have choreography and everything. If it's your first time watching, you're about to be delighted. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Marriage go round.
No. You
What?
need to bring that pitch up.
Come on. You already know I'm not feeling the best.
Oh, you said you was feeling better. No, you said you was feeling a lot better.
I'm giving you everything that I got.
You have way
You're
more
tired.
downstairs.
I'm not feeling
You
good.
just added that now that I said I'm tired.
Sam,
You said you were feeling better before the show. Okay.
Best.
This is the energy you're going to have on stage tonight?
Oh, my God. I don't even want to do that show tonight.
I hope they don't hear this.
I hope they do. I might. No, I gotta go.
All right, let's try it again. Take 2. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Marriage go round.
Marriage go round.
Tanjareen and CT's marriage go round.
Because it's married things and things are rock. Married things and things are rock. The real relationship podcast. Blacka. That was nice.
All right.
I'll take it.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. What's been going on with relationships? Let's talk about some things. Anything you've been up to since last episode you want to share besides the workouts?
I had a show. I did a guest set Sunday night on a good buddy Chloe Hillard's show down in Irvine Improv, and the crowd was trash. Like there were 3 of us who were on the show. Well, I did a guest set, so technically there were 2 of them and me. So the host, he bombed because the crowd was trash. I went up, and my material that I knew was about to destroy got giggles. I let them have it. I let them know how trash they were.
Ooh.
Chloe goes up, and she's like, yo, this crowd is really trash. They were so trash. There was one woman in the audience who laughed so hard at one of Chloe's bits. And she said, oh, my God, that is so funny. This audience really is trash. Right? And then Monday, Tony Baker and friends, I did a guest set because I was trying to get a tape to submit to a festival. And I go on stage, and I did not get what I thought I was going to get.
Aww.
It would be a bomb to most, but I mean, it would be a great set to most, but it was a bomb to me as far as like, I'm like, man, I didn't get that home run. So yeah.
Is it something in you that you sound like you had 2 bad shows?
Back to back. Well, the first one was that was the audience's fault. The second one, I didn't have the time enough to be me. Like I wasn't doing a full set. I was just doing a guest set. So I was trying to hurry up and get some material. And I realized the whole set that I had prepared was 10 minutes and not 7. But I was very grateful that Tony even let me on his show so last minute. And it was they were a great crowd. But I said a cat joke. And this is Tony Baker's crowd.
Yeah, he loves cats.
He loves cats.
You knew what you was doing when you said that.
Yeah, but it's so funny. I knew
funny.
it was gonna hit.
I'm sorry that happened.
And it was all right. It just didn't get what it deserved. So shout out to Tony Baker. Shout out to the bakery. They are a strong bunch.
Yes, they are. We should all be so lucky to have
we
people
should
that support us.
I need Team CT to be so aggressive in the comments. I want y'all to be on other people's content. And when they be like, hey, who should be in this remake? Or who should be the comedian on this? Y'all should immediately say CT.
All right, they've got their assignment. Tanjareen on her like Ike and Tina Turner. What the problem is exactly because he did miss 1 pew. Monty says you missed 1 pew. CT.
That's Monty, you out of control. Didn't I just show you some love this morning? You posted a picture and I showed nothing but love, and you over here on the enemy side. Got
Trips at 50 push-ups for every bad show. CT. Don't get buffed up on us. Dang.
Tell me what the.
He did, baby. But we got to move on.
Well, how you gonna say we got to move on? It's an answer to a question.
Start from the up position to 90 degrees, down slow, strong up.
Oh yes, I definitely did that. I changed my sitting. However, I think I'm gonna do standing bicep curls unilaterally when I go back in.
You got to film your next special in the D.
I haven't filmed my first special.
Doesn't have any specials out, you guys. CT is always dope.
Thank you, Jordan.
All right, let's see.
You be picking these long ass joints to read. We have a lot of people in the green room.
I know. This will be quick. 6 Brown Chicks Instagram page. Let's see what it says. It's anonymous. It's a question. They want your advice. It says, I knew it was a red flag when I met him in a car dealership waiting area and he didn't have a car. I was getting my car serviced. He was just window shopping for a new vehicle. We had a great convo. He was nice. He kept my cup filled with fresh, free coffee. That's easy to do because it's free.
I mean, don't knock the effort.
You're right. My car was ready. He asked if he could take a ride with me. I took him home. The next morning, he left in an Uber and promised to call me.
Wait. You see, this is what people do. This is why there are so many children out here like this, where the kid will be like, Ma, he hit me. And you're like, oh, okay. And you'd be like, what did you do? And they'd be like, like if you wouldn't have asked, what did you do? They wouldn't have said nothing.
Yeah.
What she just said was, he asked for a ride home. She took him to her house, or she went to his house and they smashed. She left that out.
She didn't say smash. I'm waiting to see if they smashed.
I'm listening. You said, take it back from a sentence ago.
He asked if he could take a ride with me. I took him home. The next morning, he left in an Uber and promised to call me. So she took him back to her house.
She took him back to her house. He left in an Uber, which means that he smashed that night. They wasn't up there playing
Maybe they were reading. Maybe they were watching Netflix.
Yeah, and chilling.
Tubi. He never called.
Tubi and boobies.
Tubi and boobies. He never called. And he gave me a fake name, a fake number, and a real baby.
What?
I didn't know I was pregnant with this baby. This baby hid from me for 3 months, so I got to keep it.
That means he also hit her with the rawness.
Which means she's easy.
Yeah, she's easy.
You
she took a complete stranger home.
You brought a stranger home, had no car from the car dealership.
No judgment.
Window shopping. I'm judging. Let him hit it raw. Raw beans, as you said.
Raw beans.
And now you find out it was a fake name, a fake number, and a real baby.
Let me also say, how trash is the box for him to get it and still give you a phony number and a phony name?
So you feel like if he had given a fake number before he got to the house, if he smashed, he'd be like, you know what, I'll just play him. My name not Darnell. It's really CT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of all, it definitely wasn't CT.
It was you.
No, it was not.
Let's finish this. It says,
I have a car.
This baby hid from me for 3 months, so I got to keep it. I went back to the dealership on a hunch to find out his info, and there he was sitting in the waiting area talking to another fat girl. I wonder why she said fat. Is she also fat?
She said another, which meant that she is...
She could have just said another girl, but she said another fat girl. I fought everybody and was banned from the dealership, but I'm still pregnant and can't find out this man's real info. The baby deserves better than his ghost. What to do?
Abort mission.
She said it's too late. The baby hid from her for 3 months. You can't do an abortion in the second trimester.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, you shouldn't. It's very dangerous.
Well, it looks like she got a car baby. She got a dealership baby. You got to call that baby Hyundai.
Oh, she lying. She kept it on purpose, Green Ranger said.
Or Chevy.
Hondas and hoes, Autumn Reed said. That is hilarious. BMWs and butt, Acuras and ass. Y'all are funny. Prius and Pooh Daddy. Y'all are cracking me up. Charges to the game and to the government assistance. Ooh, that was cold, Kelly.
Man, let me tell you something. That's an interesting predicament.
Kama Sutra, that is. Collect that check, Guy Trip said. Wow.
Also, he's shooting fish in a barrel. He's at the car dealership. He knows the type to go after.
Fat girls?
And she said it.
She said it.
He knows what type to go after in that dealership. And it's working for him. She went back and saw him talking to another one. My question is, what's the end goal? Like, you would think you would find the one. You would find the one, stick with them for a while, and then you good. If that run out, then go back. But for you to just be knocking them down and going back to the same dealership, you ain't got a different branch location?
You probably know the manager, so they let him sit around in there. The baby deserves better than its mama. I know that's right. Teslas and titties, Fiat's fake names, and fat girls. Y'all are hilarious. Unless couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. Hey, I see you with the bars, Kanye bars. Oh, who can't do smortions after this first trimester? Uh-oh. Monty, you know something we don't know? You know about those second trimester, what do you call them? Take that baby out of there. Fat girls who like free coffee. He has a type. And the coffee's already free, guys. That's what's crazy. He poured it. You gave him credit for that.
You gotta get effort.
You gave him credit for it.
That's a kindness. Hey, let me pour this for you. Even though if it's free, I'm still doing a service.
And my question is, More Game TV says, why does the manager of the dealership let him just linger around?
Great
I think
question.
they know each other. I think they're in on it together. Hyundais and Hoochies. That's hilarious. One more thing I want to bring up, but I see we have 4 people in the green room. I'm excited to talk to all of you. I got a meme sent from my husband today. I want to know your opinion on this. Ex-NBA player, I believe he played for the Golden State Warriors, Joe Smith, found out recently that his wife has an Only Fnz page. He had no idea that she had it. He's upset. She goes online and films herself having this conversation with him. And he's upset because, one, she never told him that she had the page. And 2, he feels like, hey, we're married. You shouldn't have the page. And her response was, it's my body, my choice. Ooh. And I'm not doing it with anybody else. It's just me on there. My body, my choice. I came to you and told you that I needed to find some solutions. I guess they're not making enough money right now. And she was like, I guess you didn't help me. So this is how I help myself. She said that OnlyFans has been breaking her off. And so she doesn't want to give it up. What is your opinion? Because there's some people that feel like, a man doesn't own his wife. It is her body, her choice. He doesn't have a right to tell her what to do with it. And there's other people who say, what are you talking about, you crazy woman? You embarrass this man by going on live and talking about it in his face and also pretending that it's not a bad thing. What do you think?
I'll say we had a similar conversation when we stopped this podcast the first time in an unaired, never to be seen by the public episode. And then I want to follow that up by saying, I personally would not like to talk about this on camera.
Oh my goodness. Is it a trigger?
I think that whatever people do in their relationship is their business. However, I will add that it seemed to really hurt that man at the fact that she said this. And even though he's an ex-NBA player, doesn't mean that he's one of the lucky ones who became a multimillionaire after the league. And I think her filming that conversation and he didn't know he was being filmed is also disrespectful. But beyond that, I think that shows a huge lack of respect that she has for him to publicly put their financial business out there. I also think it's extremely disrespectful for the way that they had this conversation and how it continued to go.
Yes.
And that while she's on camera, she continued to just walk away from the conversation, that she just dropped a bomb on this man as if it was nothing that she said to him. But as far as my personal feelings, I wish everybody nothing but
here's the thing. You guys know I had an OnlyFans page. Within a few days of having it, before I even put anything on it, I let him know that I had it. I also told him I wasn't going to be on there busting it open or doing anything nudity or, all the playing with other women and pretending to be lesbian and all that stuff that our friends do for money. I wasn't going to do any of that. My stuff was exclusive content from like, oh, I went to this event. Here's behind the scenes, or my podcast talking about sex but not showing it. It was tame. When I was watching this video that this young lady was doing,
it's very important that you mention. Also, they reached out to you because they were trying to change the image at the time of what OnlyFans was. And they were trying to kind of turn it into more of a PG thing.
And more of a thing where it's just celebrities and their fans and not sex workers and their fans. So they reached out to me and asked me what I joined. They verified my page. They gave me a person to assign me as a manager from the company to help me with things. So yes, it was definitely different than when most girls join OnlyFans.
Very important detail to make.
Yes. So when I was watching the video of this young lady, I thought she was going to say, relax, babe. I'm not going to do anything like that on there. I would never disrespect you. But instead, what she said was, it's my body, my choice. You knew what it was when you married me. And I was just like, oh, knew what it was. Was she an ex-stripper? I don't know anything about her. You guys can let me know if you know more about Joe Smith's wife. I didn't know about them until I saw this video. But you knew what it was. And it's my body, my choice.
You know what it was. That implies that you knew she belonged to the streets before you got with her. And a lot of times, men and women get into these relationships and they try to change a person's nature. And when they try to change a person's nature, that's when the other spouse starts to feel resentment and anger and bitterness towards their partner. Something that I've always said from day one is that Tanjareen has never tried to change me. She knew that I was an alley cat, and she's only encouraged me to be myself. But there's also a hard balance because you don't want to hurt anybody But at the same time, there's a shelf life on that. Like what that young lady said, you knew what it was when you got with me, came off to me. This is to me. I don't know these people, but I'm just saying how the video came off to me. As though he knew she belonged to the streets beforehand. And as long as he was taking care of bills and maybe giving her an allowance or allowing her to have a certain lifestyle to where money wasn't an issue, she could keep that cat in the bag, no pun intended. And
cat in the bag.
And soon as I guess they started to run into a couple of hiccups, all bets were off. She goes back into survival mode and back to the streets, which will, of course, would hurt him because he thought he changed her or that she'd become a different person.
He's back on this. Pretend to be a lesbian. Yeah, you know how girls be like looking at each other and grinding each other and doing stuff with a dildo just for you guys to tip them on OnlyFans. It works. It works every time. She should have discussed it. It's her body, but also she is his wife, Amos Coates says. Ashley White says she's wrong for that. Plus, a lot of NBA players don't make a lot. It's hard to be kept in a league since there's drafts, trades happen, and it's never a guarantee. Good point. Autumn Reed says he's collecting pension checks. She's collecting porn checks. Ooh. Or is that poon checks? No, porn checks. He needs to let her continue to get money because it will allow them to continue the lifestyle they have longer. So you're on her side. Get it.
Also, she never said anything about stepping up and taking care of the household. She just said it as if she's making money for herself.
She did sound like she was making it for herself. She still should have ran it by him before she started pee-popping. That's just respect.
Exactly.
Napalm says ex-porn star. Now, does that change your opinion? If you know that she used to actually perform these acts on camera for money and then you marry her and then she starts OnlyFans, it's like, oh, well, that's on brand.
Everything
right?
I said still sticks. It still stays true to the entire point. Even if she was a sex worker beforehand, he thought she got that out of her system. He thought that she was someone else now. And for her to revert back, for him, listen, man, there are a lot of brothers that have not. Yeah, me too.
I blame Jada.
There are a lot of brothers who don't have access to great women, and or there are guys who have access to great women but still continue to choose women that are not great for them, and they try to force a square into a circle. And my heart hurt for that brother when I watched that video. But also, when they belong to the streets, man, there's nothing you can do.
From the streets they belong, and from the streets they should go, or whatever that phrase.
They shall return.
They shall return. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. She got more than an OnlyFans. Oh, let me find out, God Trip. Are we gonna move on after these last few comments? Tanj gives the best courage to anyone. Thank you, Jordan Taylor. Not sure where that came from.
She just condemned her.
She basically said, "Am I going to use what I got to get what I want?" Yes.
That's very funny.
Yes.
Players Club reference.
Hey, I'm gonna use what. Yeah, I got it now. Okay. Hey baby, one more. Your husband kissed me. Big Nas, you flirting wrong, and your English isn't even good. He made modest 90s NBA money. Ooh, so it wasn't a lot. She was an actress, mostly extra work, musician, and video vixen. She basically said, okay, I got that. You did that. CT only with Fro has the wisdom of young Frederick Douglass. Cute. Yeah, Jada catching strays. She ain't even part of today's podcast, y'all. All right, we got some people in here. You should always respect her for who she is.
Make sure you got everybody before we move on to the next topic.
I feel she should have discussed it with him. He may have been able to accept it. My problem with it is like I think Monty is the one who said it. She put it online. There we go. She shouldn't have put the conversation online, but she should be trying to hold it down without those NBA checks. I get you. Women are resourceful. We're gonna figure out a way to make some money, and men are always gonna pay us for the easiest thing for us to do. But for her to film it, and then in the beginning of the conversation, or the part of the beginning video, he said, "Hey, are you filming this?" And she stood up and started walking away. I thought he was about to smack the phone out of her hand or pop her upside her head, because she's walking. Her back is now to this man who clearly doesn't want to be filmed. He clearly doesn't want the world to know that they're having this conversation, and she just is walking away from him. And I was so nervous for her, but he remained calm. So
that's funny that your mind jumped to him hitting her, knocking the phone out of her hand.
Yeah.
No man should put his hands on a woman. Period.
Okay.
I will say.
Okay, you left the butt out on purpose, but there's a but.
I will say, as adults, we have to learn to communicate better than walking away or ending the conversation after we've said our piece. Because what you've said has still impacted another person.
Yes.
And you need to be respectful enough of that person to hear their thoughts. Also, don't record conversations and put them online just because you want an audience, because you think that your side is more correct than the other, or you feel justified in doing so. That mentality is extremely childish and immature.
It's embarrassing.
She embarrassed him. It's going to live forever.
Right. Guy Trick says, I would have thrown a dinner roll at her neck. That is hilarious. And back to that other story. This was in the private chat. Moses says, Lexus and legs up. That's funny. Hold on.
Bless you. Bless you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right. Who you want to go to first?
Pick. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, okay. I feel like she doesn't respect him because filming the conversation without his consent ain't cool. She ain't doing nothing with his consent, basically.
Listen.
And that's the problem.
When you do something like that and you don't say something, you knew it was wrong.
I thought she was going to at least cut it off. If he didn't hit her when he said, are you filming me? I thought she was going to be like, no, and turn it off.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the initial her creating the page.
Oh,
it's that's no different than if I were to start slinging that narcotic and I tell you like, yeah, so I've been slanging for the past couple of months. You'd be like, what? You put us all in danger. And I'm like, well, I needed to make money. Like, that's the exact same thing because you've put their lives in danger. Maybe she's been in that relationship for 20 years. And now she goes back to the streets. The streets have changed in the past 20 years. Now brothers are on a different level of stalk. They find IP addresses. They find in whatever you shot in the background, they find in your location. And now what happens if, Lord forbid, some dude tries to follow her or find out where they live and pop up when the husband isn't home or she's defenseless. Like all of these things put you in danger.
Facts. You're right. And it's also a plot to a TV show we watch on the streaming site that takes place in Chicago, where the guy started doing something with a mobster kind of gangster person, borrow money from him, buying a house. And she was like, you put our family in danger. Why did you do this? All right, let's see. I would have said that phone is your property and I respect it, but I want it broken. Keep filming. If you want it broken, keep filming. Ooh, Callie Grown. At least you gave a warning. All right, let's go to this person who's been waiting patiently in the green room. Welcome to episode 65 of the Marriage Go Round. It is, hello, hey, it's Ashley White. She sent us both some money. She's twerking. It's she's twerking and she's got on a Tanjareen beanie. Thank you so much for supporting. You guys can get a beanie on Tanjareen.com. Hey. I also have a slide on shoes I just put up there that Zay Rogers for yesterday just bought. Hello. Happy birthday, Zay Rogers. He's a supporter on both of our sites.
Appreciate that.
Hi there. What's on your mind, Ashley White? Looking good. You look smart and sexy with the glasses.
Hey, the titties may be higher than they so perky though.
What you say?
They're so perky though.
Oh, okay. Your voice.
CT, I'm sorry. I'm so mad. I'm sorry. I came here. I promise.
I could barely hear you.
Your phone is breaking up. Is your microphone sitting on top of something?
Okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Okay. I said I'm sorry, CT. He's still probably mad at me that I missed it last show. But I do have a surprise for both you and Tanjareen. Tanjareen, I'm finishing up your surprise too, Tanjareen. But CT, I actually got a surprise for you. But I'm gonna send it both in the mail. So hold on.
You about to show us a surprise?
Surprise me with the news. Oh no, what is it? Oh, okay.
That's the one. I told you not to do that one. Thank you though. You showed it to me and I was like, no, not that one. But it's very sweet. What did you write on top of it?
It is. Would you help me, my friend? Would you help my
bottom? Oh, that's so sweet. It's him and Reggie Bo. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, darling. Thank you very much. We'll talk offline.
But I am working on a surprise for Tanjareen because, you know, the holidays be coming, so both of y'all's holiday presents going to be sent at the same time. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Talk to us about relationships. What do you want to know?
So my question is, as someone who has given a lot, because I know y'all like really concentrate on my journey, concentrate in my journey. Why is it hard for the person that has given a lot be able to accept or receive gifts? say if somebody wants to give them a gift, why is it hard for them to accept or receive?
Are you the someone?
Huh?
Are you the one that's hard? It's hard to accept a gift.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a common problem with a lot of people who find themselves being givers and pleasers. We are taught, and also it goes back all the way back to religion. Religion tells you, you know, you're not worthy, you shouldn't want nice things, you should just focus on this religion and not, you know, silver and gold and all those different things. I'm a fool for Christ's sake, whatever you're studying in scripture. I think it goes all the way back to that. But also, we don't think we deserve things. So when somebody wants to give us something, we don't feel like, oh, no, that's fine. I'm going to give you something, but I don't want you to give me anything. It's a confidence and a esteem level, I think, that we should all get over, because giving and receiving are the same exact thing. This universe sees it as the same. So if you're not doing one, you're not going to continue to do the other. So I think that it's important. You know, you giving, you get, you know how to receive, you give. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys talking about head? Jazzy, no. Wow, Tanjareen, not that one. Don't surprise him with that one. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I did say that. I think you were there when I said it. Are you good at receiving gifts?
Yes, I've gotten a lot better. I'm very grateful for anything that people give me, but I try not to ask for anything from people because I never want to get disappointed. And I also, I'm the kind of gift receiver that if somebody gives me something that's random, I'm like, oh, wow, thank you so much. But if someone asks me what I want and then I tell them and I get something different, I'm very ungrateful. So I'm not really, Like I remember a couple Christmases ago, our cousin had asked us for our list of, you know, whatever we wanted for a specific holiday. And I told him what I wanted, and he got me a book. And I was like, when did I tell you I read, brother? And, you know, I was thankful, but I was also like, well, why did you ask me what I wanted if that's what you were going to do?
Yeah, I remember that year, and he was very unhappy. But we're working on gratitude over here, and I think
I'm very grateful. My gratitude is crazy. I'm talking about don't ask me what I want.
Maybe he realized what you wanted was either too expensive or too impersonal. Because knowing you said a gift card again.
I would never ask for anything that I would think is too expensive. I don't ask for expensive things.
Then it was a gift card again.
Which is great. If I say give me a gift card to Burger King and you give me 18 books, guess who's unhappy? I wanted a burger.
Team CTL that gives the best gifts. Okay, it was a legit question because I didn't hear the beginning. Haha, my bad. Oh, okay. Well, why you said as you talk about head. When did I tell you that I read? Exactly, Morgan.
When did I tell you I read?
Books still in the wrapping with Dustin, cobwebs, all that. I'm gonna try to do the Secret Santa the right way this year. Oh yay, Monty did just what you said. We do a Secret Santa gift exchange in my Discord. If you haven't joined my Discord, you're missing out on fun game nights and fantasy football, fantasy basketball. We just have a ball in there. The movie nights. Last year and probably the year before, Monty participated, and we all put what we want on the Amazon list, and the list gets secretly sent to whoever our person is. Monty bought what she wanted to get for the person whose name she pulled. She was like, I think they would like these things. And so I think that's what she means when she says, I'm going to try to do the Secret Santa the right way this year, because based on what you just said.
People listen, and it's not even an ungrateful thing. It's just like, don't ask me what I want. If you're going to choose, if you're going to choose something random, fine. I will love it all the same. But don't ask me and get me something else.
Understood. Everybody got it. All right, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. Might be an issue on Facebook's end. Y'all let me know if y'all can still see on Facebook because I just got that notification. All right.
No, it's not showing on my Facebook now. It's not showing because I see it. So
yeah, it just said some of your notifications, some of your destinations have issues. Okay, well then I'll have to add it later. I don't know why it's doing that.
The reason why. So the reason why I ask, and it's, you know, I had to make sure to bring the Tanjareen beanie here.
Thank you very much.
But the reason why I ask, because I feel like, especially for me, when the holidays are coming, nobody really asks me, what do you want for your Christmas, unless it's family. But I'm always but for me, I'm always like say I don't want to say light years ahead, and like say, especially if I see somebody that like, oh, they really like something, I'm like take notice, especially if like say if they talk about it, if they talk about what they like, and I'd be like, okay, I already know what I have notes, but it's like my thing is too, I always make like a note thing of what I'm hoping to get for wish list, and then like I'll put it on my Snapchat, like, hey, anybody want to do something for me? There you go. It's appreciated.
Oh,
but,
okay.
You know, so it's just, but I always find myself like, I'm not gonna expect anything at all, but like because it's like, I don't know, like.
Well, I think putting on your Snapchat is great, but doesn't Snapchat delete in 24 hours?
Well, yeah, like I put up my Snapchat story, but like my thing is like, you know what? I'd be like, what's the point of me putting it on there when I know darn well I ain't gonna get none of it. Be like,
Don't think like that, and start to find people in your life who will pour into you the way you pour into them. You've been surrounding yourself with people who are takers, and you need to have some people who are as giving as you are in your life. So make some changes, young lady.
I'd rather have somebody get me something from the heart than to feel like they didn't bother listening. Exactly, Bandersnatch. You get my point.
Yes.
Yeah, like I would say this, like, shoot, if I had a lot of money, I'd probably donate a whole bunch of money to y'all. Like if I had like thousands of dollars, I know I donate hundreds and hundreds of dollars to both of y'all. But I will say this, I always make sure this though, because you guys are amazing and I love you guys. I always make sure to give what I got, because Tanjareen always say, when you give, there's better blessing coming when you receive.
Yes, but you have to be able to receive. Don't be shy about receiving. Receive it with open arms and gratitude, and don't be like, no, thank you. If somebody offers you something small, don't say no, thank you, because you're telling the universe that you don't want to receive something. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and also, since this is a relationship episode, hold that thought. I know you've talked about being intimate on this show with someone, one or two, whoever it is. You should be in a positive mindset about that person and expect that they're going to do something nice for you for the holidays if you guys are still interested in each other, and don't accept the type of relationship where you don't think that they're going to do anything nice for you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All I was going to say was,
or pick a bill. Yes.
I don't remember.
Pick a bill. If you don't want to pay me, if you don't want to send me a gift, pay one of these bills. I like it, Bandersnatch. I gave up getting what I want for Christmas and my birthdays. My family don't care about what I want at all. Dang. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question. At this big age, when people ask what I want for the holidays, I just say, clear my Amazon cart. Woo! And that's the easy thing to do. Amazon makes it easy for people to figure out what you want. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you for twerking. You look great in the black. You look great in the beanie. I'll see you. Thank you for the donations. We'll see you. Bye.
Sweet
all right.
Girl.
We got 3 great people here. I tested up with my girl. When my girl gave me the switch, because no one had ever studied me and got me something I wanted to see my happy.
How about that?
Yeah, that sounds like what Ashley says she does. She listens to what you would not want and gets it for you. Go ahead.
I'm at the age where I say, let's just save both our time and feelings. Just give me the cash. Your birthday is what day again, Autumn Reed?
You about to send her some cash?
Damn, can I just ask the birthday? I forgot the birthday. Spending time with family is always the best way to enjoy the holidays.
Jordan's a sweetheart. All right, you want to go here?
Pick somebody.
You okay?
No, you're annoying me today. I told you earlier.
What am I doing right now?
You have something on your face.
Thank you, sweetheart. You're so nice.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not. Baby, you can't curse on the show.
Yeah, all right.
Welcome to episode 65. Our next on-camera person will be Cobra Tay. What up, Cobra Tay? It says equals a blessing when I can be. Welcome to the show, darling. It's November 20th, Napalm said.
Hey, King Tay, hit me with the cash.
Hey, blessing when you can be. He said when he's up, you're up.
Thank you, King Tay. I appreciate you, man.
CT clap.
It's always, man. Feeling fantastic, man. Feeling fantastic. Just want to give you a little update. Haven't been seeing each other that much again. Going back to the ghosting phase again. But I'm all in high. I'm all in good faith, man. I'm keeping the dream alive. Writing some more poetry down. Getting some things together, and just I'm just ready to start living life. You feel me? Just keep on working, keep on making money. So I'm just feeling up right now.
That's good, dude.
Excellent.
That is incredible. When is your birthday again, Tay?
The 17th of April.
April 17th. Ah, that's Aries, right before Taurus.
What you know about Aries?
What's the shrug about?
What do you know about Aries?
Well, aside from him, a lot of them are very like aggressive, but Tay's not like that. So he's great. They're like aggressive, problematic, the complete opposite of him. He's more like a Taurus than an Aries.
Cobra Tay. Cobra Tay. Wait, is that Ashley in the background? Hashtag plot twist. So more game wants to know. Who's in the background, Cobra Tay?
That was my sister.
Okay.
I understand because the slight eye roll when they said something, you were just like,
you were annoyed.
Been there.
I'm glad that you're not talking to this young lady. The more that you're not tripping off of her, the more confidence you're going to exude, and the more she's going to want to be interested in you. But who cares? Because you're going to find somebody somewhere else doing things that you love on a regular basis. You're going to find somebody who also loves doing those things, and I want that for you.
And loves your dirty draws. Yes. Best feeling in the world.
Oh, you know about that?
Yeah, when somebody loves me enough to love my dirty draws, yes. I've been very lucky to have that my entire life.
Is that me?
Is it?
Is it?
Do you love my dirty draws?
You tell me.
Just because you clean them don't mean that you love them.
So then why'd you say the statement? Do I love your dirty draws or not?
That's something that you have to this is part of how you're annoying me.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm feeling great, things are looking up, and you already know TNCT all day gets the best gifts. I'm gonna get you a gift for your birthday, so don't worry about that.
Aww.
This guy's the best. Man, April 17th, November 20th. Yeah, I have to write these down. I have to. I know Autumn was like, "Yo, we're gonna have everybody's birthday." I need to write these down and have them on my own, like where I can always see them in like the man cave or something. Just thinking out loud, Tay. Sorry. Yeah, man. Don't give her a little bit of your time. Focus on continue to better yourself, and I promise you're gonna go somewhere one day. You might be like, "Oh, let me stop at this Subway," and you're gonna see a chick. And y'all gonna vibe, and that's just as simple as it is. But continue focusing on you and bettering yourself, and all these things will fall into play. I promise. Or when you go through something emotional, or you go through a life moment, you might be somewhere and you find someone, and they're able to help you find your happiness again.
My question is though, this is my question here. How do you feel about when I'll put this? Okay, how about this? What is a good way to stand out in a positive way, right? Letting somebody know that, hey, I'm not like every other dude out here. I'm unique in my very own way.
Baby.
Well, this is kind of unfortunate that I'm saying this in front of so many people, but this is the trick of the trade. The way you stand out is you get her talking so much about herself. You're going to learn a lot by this, by the way. Every woman that I'd ever met or tried to get info on or whatever, I would talk to them and I would ask them key things about themselves. In doing this, they tell you everything you need to know about them. And I mean everything. Like beyond the things that you want to know, you start learning things like, she's went on a long time and hasn't asked me anything about myself. This lets me know that she's only thinking about herself. Everything is going to be a self-centered situation. And there may be a possibility of lack of accountability if she ever does something that I feel is wrong or disrespectful. But I have noticed when you ask a woman something about herself, and they don't say the typical thing, which is, how about you? Where do you work? Like, that's too easy of a layup. But if you're like, yo, so what's your relationship like with your mom? And they start talking, and then they'll say, my question for you is, what do you like to eat? Like something completely different than you ask them, then they're showing interest and they genuinely care, as opposed to piggybagging off of what you ask them.
And also listen to their answers. Don't just ask them to hear them talk about themselves, but listen and retain what they're saying.
I mean, that goes without saying, but like after the third thing she says, I'm gonna be like, oh, she ain't asked me nothing about me. I'm already checked out.
And I think that what he just gave you is great advice on just dating somebody and seeing if they're interested in you or seeing if they're going to let you smash, because based on how they answer the questions about themselves is if you want to smash or not or stick around. But to stand out, which was your original question.
That was the answer.
I think you stand out by doing you, being who you are, walking in your own confidence, walking in your purpose, and doing the things you enjoy doing, whether that be basketball, bowling, going to a coffee shop, library, taking a walk, whatever it is that you love to do that to the fullest. You'll stand out to the person who's into that. Don't try to fit a square peg into a circle hole. You know what I'm saying? Like he was saying.
Most men talk about themselves. So whenever you talk to a woman and you get her talking about herself, you're already standing out. That's what my answer was.
Jazzy said, Tay, be yourself. You don't got to find someone pretending to be what you think someone will like. Exactly. That's how I feel. Just keep doing you. They'll come to you and you'll stand out because they like you for who you are.
Facts.
Make sense?
Yep. Got it.
All right. This is why CT is a psychiatrist. Yes.
All right, Cobra Tay.
Thank you for coming on. We adore you.
Always a pleasure, man. Guy trip. All right. Let's bring in this young man.
And Autumn Reed says she's going to put the birthday list together in December for 2024. What's up, Slick Tafari? Welcome to the show.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Your teeth look great.
Thank you.
We've missed
y'all
you.
hear me?
How have you been?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. He's not sure because we're not singing his theme song. He was ready for... He was like, he's not feeling well and I'm sleepy. So you didn't get your theme song, but you deserve it, sir.
I hope y'all feel better.
Thank you. I just been picketing all day in the sun, but I feel like I'm.
Say already stands out. He's a giant. That's
that
true.
That part. Just a second, Slick Tafari.
Always remember that you are amazing on anybody trying to change you. Facts.
Great advice. Amos says, okay. Slick Tafari from Detroit, Michigan. What is on your mind about relationships, sir?
I want to go back to the situation about the NBA player.
Okay. That was Joe Smith, formerly of the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, I know people are going to take up for the woman, but you know, she was kind of in the wrong. And the biggest reason why I say why is that could have been nipped in the bud first. Like if she would have came out first and said, okay, I can have the Only Fnz, like you did with CT. You would have came out first and told everything, ran it down. It wouldn't be no problem, I don't think. It wouldn't be as big as a problem as, you know, the shock factor of finding out later on. So I believe that really got to his feelings, and she tried to turn his feelings into a problem. Like, you know, he has a right to feel that way. Just like if he did something, she has a right to feel that way. But she made that his feelings like a problem, made his feelings seem like it was a big problem. So I believe it's a lot better. He should move on. Like that was fucked up.
You think he should move on as far as break up with her, divorce her?
Yes. Ooh. I mean, break her off and break her off that change, that piece of change you got. You got money. Break her off and live your life.
What if she's making more than he is on OnlyFans, and now
she got to break him off?
She got to break him off with some alimony.
Ain't no way.
You don't know how much people.
Ain't no way. I mean, okay, if she was, I guess she would have to break him off. So it'll go either way. I think that she just go ahead and separate. Y'all got two totally separate businesses. Y'all, he don't like the way she doing things. So go ahead and separate. Live y'all lives.
He's breaking you up. Slick Tafari said, "Don't stay with her." Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
I agree.
You agree that you get divorced?
Yes. Listen, man. I woke up this morning and I said, life is too short for you not to do everything that makes you happy and bring you joy. And I meant that. And I read a meme that said 20 years from now, you'll wish you were this age again, and you need to start living your life like a main character would. And I was like, that's a great point. Like so go do everything that you want to do. Because 20 years from now, you might be like, man, I should have just ate the ice cream. Or man, I should have just got in my car and went to Disneyland. Like whatever. Just do it.
That sounds fun. We haven't been in a long time. I like that advice. There's another one that says you should live your life as if somebody was filming you in a day in the life of. Because if somebody came over and said, hey, what's it like to be Slick Tafari? You would get up and you would meditate and, you would light a candle and burn some incense and play some neo soul. You would do all these things. He's looking around like, how's she know? You would do all these things to impress them. And then you would, look through your goal list and you would check things off. You would be this whole other person because somebody's filming the day in the life of you. And you should live your life as if somebody's filming the day in the life of you because you'll be more proud of yourself at the end of each day.
That's good.
My little 2 cents. Anything else, sir? You looking good? Anything else?
Also, I am happy. I think I'm off the market.
You be gone for 2 weeks and come back in whole relationships. What's this one, man? Where did you meet her? How old is she?
I don't know how we met on Facebook. We've been each other's friends.
Thank you, Slick Tafari. Thank you. Go ahead.
You're welcome. We've been each other's friends for I don't know how long on Facebook, but we just happened to message each other. And we actually, talked and, conversated on plants. She's plant-based.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's my first time ever dating a plant-based woman. Also, she likes gardening and she likes fitness and health and yoga and it's like I feel like I know her. Like I've been to her.
How old is she?
28, same age. I mean 29, same age.
Wow. Does she have any kids?
Same age. No.
What? No kids? She's 28 and wow, plant-based in Detroit? That's rare. What does she do for a living?
She is a yoga instructor. She makes juices. She juice like fruits. She makes natural juices.
Bro, she's gonna have you so sprung, bro. Let me tell you something about us plant-based people. She's gonna get into your spirit. That other chick who had you mushrooms was trying to get in your spirit, but she scared you at that party and you didn't give her enough time. This chick is finna get into your soul.
She already is. Like she got me looking up different types of mushrooms to turn into like chicken and all different types of
mushrooms,
stuff.
oyster mushrooms. Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like I knew her. Like it's a change. It's like a breath of fresh air for real.
Congratulations. I can't wait to hear the progression of this story. I love it.
I am very happy for you, man.
Our first date
with the Miles Davis and the private paint and sit. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Our first date was like we went axe throwing.
And she's shorter than you. You can't beat that. Chocolate too. Good for you.
Very nice. Very nice. Fun first date too. Not just some typical thing, but that's something you'll remember. Axe throwing is very memorable.
That's great. Yeah. Man, look at you. Now here's the question.
I got y'all to thank for it, huh?
How's the box?
We haven't.
I'm glad. I wouldn't have hoped you had yet either.
We haven't.
It's not gonna last. Good.
That's great. Yeah. That means you're gonna explode when it happens. That's great for
y'all. Yeah, but we waiting on that perfect timing, man. I'm gonna make sure it's perfect because I want to take her out to eat.
He's done. The market.
He's done. Get her pregnant, Slick. Dang, Green Ranger.
Let's hold tight.
Whoa.
I'm glad you found somebody your age and that is doing well on her own and that she's not seeing anybody and no kids, which means that y'all can build something new together. Just listen to her. Try to really find out who she is outside of this honeymoon phase.
Right.
All the signs are there. A lot of people, we just don't listen. Like the signs with Tanjareen were there in the very beginning. And I was just like, oh, no, no, it's all there. So just listen. The arguments that you guys will have over the next couple of months will be the arguments that you have for the next couple of years. So just listen, and I'm wishing you the best.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, Slick, Napalm said he gonna be dressing like Andre 3000 next show.
Hey, I might.
Badu.
Hey, I'm willing to take it.
Good. Listen, sometimes when somebody's, if this was a young lady, I'd probably be saying, take it slow, relax, don't go too fast. But I feel you already going fast. You already excited. You ready for whatever, and I'm excited for you.
And go in there, live in that, man. You don't have to always take your time when it feels right. Just go move as you feel as comfortable moving.
Yeah.
Right.
Slick 3000. That's a great name.
All right, keep us posted, man. Thank you for being a part of our show. As usual, we adore you. See you next time.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Love you back,
man.
Yay.
All right, we got somebody new coming in.
This is the guy who is trouble.
Oh, he's trouble?
Yes.
What does he do?
He gets on here and cusses and says, I'm sorry. He talks out the side of his neck. Welcome to the show. It is Elk. What's up, Elk? How you doing?
Hey, no, guys.
We're going to give you 2 minutes. What's up, Elk? Where are you calling from? And what would you like to say about relationships?
Maryland. I finally got my social media.
Congrats.
And I appreciate you guys so much. Like, I'm never going to, be weird again. I promise.
All right, talk to us about relationships.
What's your relationship question, man?
But it's great, husband, child. It's always the best thing to have both of those things.
Are you saying you were a husband?
Yes. I feel like maybe we have some
delay.
Yeah, delay. That's probably. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am currently a husband.
Nice.
Okay, congratulations. And what did you want to talk to us? You want to ask us about relationships, or you want to give us some advice about relationships?
Yes. I want to give both. Yes. I want to give both. I'm gonna have to work with this delay because I can hear it too, so it's kind of weird.
That's probably because you left on whatever you're watching us on. It's still playing in the background, so you're probably hearing your own echo back to you.
You gotta close the window.
So close out YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and just stay in the app that you're in. Quickly though, because we gotta get out of here. It's passing out.
Yeah, I cut it off. Yeah, I closed it.
So just talk to it. We can hear you talk.
Okay, so there's 3 different voices going on at the same time. Anyway, I started my own SoundCloud finally. So it's called Elk Agape. I sent it to the Tanjareen thing. But it's so weird talking with all these voices in my head at the same time. Anyway, I love you guys both, right? I was weird at first, obviously, but it was on purpose. But I'm not a weird person. I'm just funny. But I hope to meet you guys one day. But if you listen to my music, you'll be less afraid of the weirdness that I probably presented on you guys in the initial But much love, and I appreciate both of you.
All right, man. Have a good one, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, Elk. That is Elk. I told you guys.
What you just do to the screen?
It was when you touched it. I'm not even touching it. We'll be right back after these messages with one final person that's in the green room.
There.
Welcome to the show. It is. Yes, he's a red flag for sure. At first, the voices are all yours, Monty says.
Because we wasn't talking.
This ain't top talent. The voices are in his head, King James says.
What's going on, Moses?
Hi, Moses.
What's good? How are you guys today?
Good, man. What's going on with you?
Can't really. Let me see. So today I have a few stops. Okay, I have a few stops. The first stop is Cobra's Tay. Bam. Just don't be like everyone else. It's not hard. Just be yourself. Gotta make you stand out. All right. for Slick Tafari. My God, congratulations, bro. Congrats. Uh, bring him up. Bing, bing. He off the market. You feel me? He through.
Not
And
yet.
Jesus' name. That's about found on straight up cheese mode. He can't stop smiling. So yeah, that's a wrap. He gone. He gone. That's ring. That's a wrap. He gone. All right. But congratulations. Let me see. About the basketball player. In Jesus' name, I don't know if he just. It's like this man should run. Okay, retreat, strategic retreat. Okay, just ugh. He should maneuver properly to a safer place. All right.
You're right.
It's like she said her body, her choice, which there is no problems. Okay, I have no problems. But the thing is, what were the vows for then? Because like, isn't
Woo.
isn't like but I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Like the man that I don't know nothing. But and then she put it online, ain't let the man know, and it was like she was fishing. She was fishing, and it's like found look from the outside hooking in. They should separate.
Dang.
Okay, they should create the LLC, right? Right? Become incorporated a conglomerate and run up the check. Like like that's what I'm
They
saying.
should
But
separate and then create an incorporation together?
yes, so she can do what she wants to. He can, and the money don't stop.
Okay. Well, then they don't need to do that together if they separating,
It,
but okay.
I mean, because the problem that I see is that she ain't trying to do married stuff. Like
Mm.
because it's stuff that's for the streets, and it's stuff that's not for the streets. And it's like when she for the streets, hoes incorporated. See, now we brainstorming. You see now that's what I yes exactly. Okay, it's like she not trying to do them type responsibilities, so they should take that portion out of the problem, I guess. And then that should make zero equal X. Like,
Okay.
that's algebra, ain't it? Ain't
That's
it? Like,
interesting.
I'm just saying.
Bandersnatch says, nah, he needs to help her blow up, make numbers, and divorce her at the height of it, and then he take half.
Mm.
Woo! That's vicious. Now you know
See,
how Bandersnatch thinks.
brainstorming.
Mm.
That's nasty.
So, if you're just tuning in, folks, this is episode 65 of the Marriage Go Round podcast with your hosts, real life married couple Tanjareen and CT. We allow people to get on camera with us and talk to us about relationships or about the funny meme that we started the show with. Moses is a rapper who has a stutter, but he doesn't stutter when he raps, and it's amazing. And one thing we know is that Elk, who was just on screen, took forever to get to the point and never really had anything to say about relationships. And that's why it's hilarious that Jazzy says Moses getting to the point quicker than Elk is wild. And that is hilarious because you came in straight ahead. Yes. Elk,
It is.
newsflash,
That's
that
funny.
was weird, Elk. Elk is weird because he came in here just to tell us he had some new music on SoundCloud, and this is not Tangerene's top talent. Moses, we adore you. Do you have a new lady in your life you want to tell us about real quick?
No, ma'am. I'm still trying to holler. I'm still trying to chop down mama with the like I'm still trying to
Oh, the one that didn't
on that.
reply to your DM. Okay.
Yeah, but like, see, I'm still in the mode of like, well, I can just like, hey, mm, chalk it up and move on. Like, it's like, but it's like, I don't know though. I'm not I'm not in the proper, I don't know, I guess mindset to handle or to understand how to handle that.
So did you leave her a comment under her regular post and say, hey, check your DM?
No, ma'am. I felt that I was being thirsty, I guess. It's like, what is that? Like, it's like, because like, I feel if I search for, it's like, okay, so if I push forward, like, I'm not being a creeper, like, it's like stalkers. It's like
No,
stalkers. And like, I don't,
it's not. You got to get
uh,
out your head, man. That whole thing, you created a whole scenario in your head to let you not get in contact with this young lady. If you are ever into somebody, you find a way, you make a way, and you do that. And then if she lets you know by her actions that she's not interested, then you go from there. So if she leaves you on scene, bam. Effort is not thirst. Exactly. If she leave you on scene, bam, she's not interested. This is what I would do. I will go to one of her posts that does not have a lot of comments and leave a comment with some directions. She's gonna see it because it's a post that she probably is into that most people aren't. And perfect example, the post that I picked, the post of me in a superhero costume in comparison, this nigga rubbing off on me.
You stutter? Don't you do that?
The post that I have where I'm wearing a superhero costume, there are like 2 posts after that are like, got a couple hundred comments. I don't care about those posts. I only care about the superhero one. So if that doesn't have as many comments as the other ones, I'm going to check the superhero one first. So that's the same way women are. If they post a picture in a nice dress and they only got 2 comments and you be the third, oh, this is an amazing dress. By the way, check the message I just sent you. They going to go and do it. And if they don't, she's not interested there too.
And I'm not sure why you're operating from a place of fear, Moses, because you came on here last episode and we told you your message might be in the hidden or the part where you can't see it. And we told you that she probably couldn't see it. And we told you to leave her a comment and say, hey, check your message. And you didn't do it. You're living in fear and you're sitting there wondering, and now you're alone on the holidays. So please follow.
The holiday ain't even here yet.
The holiday was yesterday.
Halloween isn't a holiday
He
like
could have been
that.
snuggled up watching a scary movie with her.
Celebrate holiday. I don't even celebrate that holiday. It's like
You
that's
would have
even
you would have liked to cuddle with this young lady.
Don't worry about her, Moses. She just be talking outside her neck sometimes. But good luck to you, man.
He's just annoyed right now.
Okay, so
I will say
one
that
quick
this
thing.
was funny. King James says, relax, Moses. You're starting to elk it up. You good, bro. The elk as a verb is hilarious.
That was funny.
Anything else, darling?
Okay, so look, so it's like I personally I'm not into holidays, birthdays, none of that shit, right? So how do I go forward with a person in that type of aspect? All right, because like I don't celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, St. Patrick's Day. I don't celebrate none of that.
You
So it's
should
like,
probably go on
how
an
do
app for
I?
Jehovah's Witnesses.
I'm
You
not
should find a
Jehovah's
dating
Witness
app for
either.
Jehovah's. But I'm saying they don't celebrate holidays, so you'll find somebody who's not tripping. But I do think that a lot of people who say they don't celebrate holidays, when they find somebody whose company they like, all of a sudden they're cool with celebrating holidays. And it doesn't mean you have to be commercialized and go spend a lot of money on the holiday. It means you're spending quality time with that person, sitting at home, having a meal together, watching something you enjoy together. Just that quality time is more important than anything. And I think when you find somebody you really like who likes you, you'll want to do that. And it will happen to be on a holiday.
I was gonna say something very similar to that. So yeah, man.
Look at his face.
Indeed, I'll think about it.
We'll see next week.
All right, bye, you guys. Thank you so much for being
man.
on camera with us. We have gone 13 minutes over, but we had a good time talking to you. We're fighting through sleepiness and not feeling the best, but the show must go on because we love to learn and do this therapy with you. You got shows tonight in Long Beach and anywhere else?
Long Beach.
Just Long Beach. All right. I have no shows. This is day 111 of the actor strike. And
Do you even want to do shows? I was thinking about that the other day. Somebody asked me, "Oh, your wife does comedy." Oh, when I was lunch with the guys, and they're like, "Your wife does comedy." I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, where does she perform usually?" And I was like,
You could go to tanjareen.com and look at the calendar and see, you know, Flappers and
I said
the
Flappers.
Laugh Factory. You could just look at it. But yes, I do shows. And you told me you were going to don't tell people about me or put me in touch with them. So yes, I love doing shows. Still gonna do that?
Yeah.
All right. This energy, I'm sorry.
You should be. All right, guys. Thank you guys
You
so much
accept
for having
my
an
apology?
amazing. Yeah, accept it. Have an amazing.
Let me
week.
tell you how incredible this guy is. And then we're gonna go. Marriage is about compromise. Last night, I asked him at the very last minute if he would go trick-or-treating with me in our neighborhood. And he put on a costume and we went trick-or-treating. And it was so much fun. And it was like a date night, something we had never done together as adults. It was so fun. And I'll put the picture of us in our outfits, our last minute outfits in my Discord. In my Patreon. Make sure you guys are part of our Patreons. We both have Patreons. All right. But yeah, compromise. He did that for me. We ended up both enjoying it, but he didn't really want to do it at first. So that's just a advice for married couples and people dating. Sometimes you do something because you know to make the spouse happy, and you end up finding out you both had a good time. All right. See you later. Don't forget to leave a comment underneath this. Have a great day. Message. Let's see.